No, I was just gonna say you. No, I was just gonna say that you have toilet paper on your shoe.
This man is a real sweetheart. Even after with her yelling at him, he still insists on telling her. When you go around assuming the absolute worst in all men, you're more likely to do stuff like this and make yourself look like you know. Most men have positive intentions. They're not out to hurt you. They're not out to harass you. Stop acting like you're the queen of the world, because really, you're one human on this huge planet called Earth. You're not that important.
Serious question. What would you ladies do if a man asks you to split the bill?
Okay, so it's the first date. I don't really know you like at all, probably. Maybe met you on a dating website. I work, you work, we both work hard. I have no issue splitting the first date. In fact, I encourage it. A man shouldn't be expected to invest that much on a first date. It's expensive. We go on a lot of first dates. Why should a man have to pay for all of them? Why can't you just pay for yourself? It makes more sense. Alleviate the burden off men just a little bit.
Wears black all the time. Major red flag. Run.
It's so nice to meet you, Lynn. Hi. I love your TikToks. 私は英語がわかりません.
If you go back with your ex more than twice, you're legally allowed to park in a handicapped spot.
じゃあまた.
Who do you think has harder lives, the average man or the average woman?
Woman.
Isn't this the truth? Women always say this, but a lot of women don't realize that we actually have it pretty easy. We can express our feelings, our mental health is taken seriously, there are social programs for us when we're struggling, we get benefits just for being women, we're loved unconditionally, we are seen as worth more. Men do not have it easy at all. A lot of women hinge to the idea of the pay gap as a way of proving that women have harder lives, but that has been debunked. It's not true. The pay gap is a myth.
For a guy to approach a girl and ask for her number.
I hate when men approach women.
This is becoming more and more common. Women hate it when men approach them. But then they also turn around and they talk about how men don't want to go on dates anymore. And men don't approach women anymore. You guys don't want them to approach. What are they supposed to do? Men also don't want to come off as a creep or a predator. And when women make them feel that way, they're not going to be up for approaching anymore. At this point, women should just approach men. It would be easier on everybody. I personally don't mind it if men approach me. So I don't understand this logic. There have been multiple studies done that have proved that men don't get a lot of matches on dating sites, if any. It's crazy that we expect men to even make the first move on dating apps, when it's so easy to just send a hi. A lot of men also know that women often get a lot of messages. If you want to stand out, message him first. For all he knows, he'll send a message to you and it'll just get lost in the hundreds of messages, if not thousands, that you've already gotten. I know from personal experience, a woman likes to receive a custom message geared towards her bio or her pictures, not some canned message that he probably sent to like 50 other women. Imagine how time-consuming that would be for a man, only to not get a response.
You should have at least 5 to 7 guys on your roster paying your bills for you.
Right? I know a really good trick to this. Instead of having 5 to 7 guys, just find one guy that will give you enough money for all of your bills. So I have this one guy, his name is my boss. I know, weird name, right? He doesn't even expect me to go out to dinner with him. All I have to do is show up for a few hours, do a little bit of work, not even that hard, and then I go home. He gives me enough money for all of my bills. It's great.